All right, so here we are going to divide a decimal by a decimal. So not super tricky as long as you remember how regular numbers work, because we're kind of going to do the same thing. We're going to turn part of them into whole numbers, and then the rest just kind of falls right through. So here we go. We're doing 3.45 divided by 0.5 or 5/10. Okay, so here we go. So we are going to do the long division method. So in this case here, we're going to have 0.5 divides into 3.45. Now, here's the thing, that if we have, let's say, 5 dividing into 34.5, we actually get the exact same value. So that's actually what we're going to end up doing. So we end up actually multiplying both by 10. And you can do that in this stage here, or you can do it starting here. You can do that multiplies by 10 at either spot. Okay, so whenever we multiply by 10, or divide by 10, we're just moving the decimal place one spot to the left or to the right. So in this case here, we're going to multiply by 10. So that's going to move that decimal place there. That's a multiply by 10. And then if we multiply by 10 on this one, now we get that other example that I was showing earlier. So now that we've moved those decimal places over, we can kind of even just ignore this. So this is one of those cases where if it's a tricky problem, we can actually turn it into an easier problem. So now my decimal point is there between the 4 and the 5. Make that look a little bit nicer. There we go. So now we're dividing 5 into 34.5. Now when we do our long division with decimals, assuming we have a whole number there as our divisor, then that decimal place, that decimal point is just going to go right there. And now we do regular division with whole numbers, and we just pretend it's all whole numbers, because when we're done, that decimal place is already in the right spot. So check it out. So we go 5 divides into 3. No, it doesn't. Okay, so 5 doesn't do that. So next we look at 5 into 34. How many times does 5 go into 34 without going over? Well, it goes in 6 times. So we put a 6 up here. Now we do 5 times 6, 5 times 6, or 6 times 5, and that's going to make 30, and that goes there. And now we subtract. So 34 minus 30, that's going to make 4. And then we bring the 5 down. This 5 right here goes down. So now we're looking at 5 dividing into 45. How many times does 5 go into 45 without going over? It's an even 9. So now we do 9 times 5 equals 45, and then subtract. And we get a remainder of 0. So 3.45 divided by 0.5 is going to equal 6.9, because it's the same thing as 34.5 divided by regular 5. Okay, so I've done this one here. If you want to go ahead and give this a try, I got this next one down here. Go ahead and try this one if you want. Pause the video and then try it out, and then come on back and see how you did. So here we go. We're going to go 25.8 divided by 0.12. So in this case here, we want to change it into an easier question. So on this case, we're going to actually move that decimal place 2 spots over. So that's a multiply by 100. If I do that to my divisor, I got to do it to this number also. So that decimal place is going over 2 spots, so it's going to end up over there. So we need to include another 0 after the 8 there. So we can do it at this step, move it over, or we can do it at the initial step there. So here we go. So we're going to do 12 divides into 2, 5, 8, 0. So 12 into 2,580. So we look at the first one, 12 divided into 2. Nope, doesn't. So next up, we look at 12 divides into 25 without going over. Well, that's going to be a 2, because 2 times 12 is going to make 24. Now we subtract, draw a line, subtract. Now we can bring that, go ahead and do the subtraction. So 25 minus 24 makes a 1. Bring the 8 down. So now we're looking at 12 divides into 18. How many times? Just once. So we go 1 times 12. It's going to go there, and that makes 12. Now subtract. 18 minus 12 makes 60. There we go. 18 minus 12 makes 6. Bring down the 0, and that makes 6D. And now we look, 12 times what makes 60? Well, that's going to be a 5. 5 times 12 makes it an even 60 right there. Subtract, we figure out that the remainder is 0. So looking back at our original question there, 25.8 divided by 12, that's going to equal 215. Now, there is a hack with long division. If you hate doing long division, like what I grew up hating, I wish my teacher would have showed me that, is there's actually kind of a hack that you can do with long division. So let's just redo this one right here, but I'm going to show you the hack. Okay, so we're doing, what do we got here? We got 2580 right there. And then we're doing 12 divides into it. So we're doing 2,580 divided by 12. And let's just get a line right here. So that way we can keep them separate. Okay. And actually, I think I'm going to need a little bit more room. This one does take a little bit more room just on that first step there. So now I have 2580. Okay. So remember on the first one, we did 12 divides into 25. How many times? It goes twice. So we put a 2 there. Remember what that made? That made 24. And what do we do with the 24? We subtracted. So go ahead and subtract. 25 minus 24 leaves us with a 1. So instead of writing the 1 down here and then bring the 8 next to it, we'll put the 1 next to the 8 and leave it there. So now we're looking at 12 divides into 18. Well, it only goes once. And that's what we did down here. There's that 18. There's the 18 here. We're just doing the same thing, but what we're doing is we're writing it differently, okay? So now we do 1 times 12. Well, that makes 12. And remember what we did here is we did subtracted from 18. So now in our brains, I know 1 times 12 is 12. Subtract that from 18. 18 minus 12, that makes 6. So that was that number right there. And then we brought the 0 down next to it. Well, in this case over here, we're going to leave it, the 0, and put the 6 next to the 0. Now we're looking at 12 divides into 60. Well, 12 times 5 makes an even 60, and there we're done. So this little hack here, I don't actually know what it's called, but I do have other videos on that. If you want to see a video just on this long division hack, you can watch that. If you're on YouTube on a on like a computer or something like that, I'll leave the link down there in the corner there, and you can watch my full video on this long division hack. But when we're doing decimals and division, we definitely want to make this number a whole number on both of them. That's what we're doing on both. Okay, so we're moving the decimal place over 1 spot or 2 spots, and then we're doing the same thing with the number that we're dividing. So move the decimal place over 1 spot for that one, and for this one we move the decimal spot 2 spots over, and we had to add a 0 on the end, or include a 0 on the end, so that way we could move it over 2 spots. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this, if this helped you out a little bit, make sure and give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, make sure and hit the thumbs down button twice, just to make sure.